Hey guys, welcome back to Glass Up. Okay, so we are here and we've missed a couple episodes and we're late on some. Honestly, I'm starting to feel like God just doesn't want me to do the podcast because I feel like there's always stuff that's wrong, or I'm sick, or sick is sick, or I'm gone and I'm traveling. It's just a huge thing. We need to just do a week, I feel like, where we're just busting out 5 so that we have emergency podcasts.
We do say that all the time.
But then we have nothing to talk about.
It's so hard to do. I think it would be easier if we brought a guest on some of the podcasts.
Yes, yeah,
if we
that's
had
true.
guests on one of the 2 podcasts or something, it would be, at least we can keep a conversation going. But I'm not just talking some random person off the street. Anybody who can of interest, so that we at least maybe interview them in something. You know what I mean?
I have an idea that would probably pop off.
All right, do you want to talk
about it?
And
I have access to this person.
Joe Santagato.
No, but I wish he would be on here, but no.
One day.
Yeah, one day.
But I generally think that would make it a lot easier if we did have a guest on one of them. Maybe it was an interview segment / fun time. Because there's so many things we can do, and I know listeners are probably like, you guys talk about it all the time. You guys don't do anything. I know we have all the ideas to do it. We just have to actually sit down and plan how we're going to execute it. Just because we can't just do it for the sake of doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got to be done properly and at least have planned to a degree.
Exactly. Yes. Is it on me?
Yeah.
Hi, guys. We just came back from Montreal. We were gone for a week, and we did a music video. Josh was in it. His acting was phenomenal.
Thank you.
He fit the role perfectly. Honestly, I couldn't envision anyone else being the role that had to be played. I'm going to show Sick a little 11-second clip, and we'll put it on the video.
Sure.
Should I airdrop it to you, or should I just give you my phone?
Yeah, airdrop it.
Okay. I'm nervous.
Why?
It was you talk about it. How many hours of filming was it?
I believe we went to the first set. I think it was 1 o'clock, 1:30, and we didn't get home until 10.
Holy shit.
So all day for what is that, 2 minutes?
2 minutes and 30 seconds song.
2 minute and 30 second song. We were there for 1 to 10.
Yeah.
That's 9 hours? It's bro. I could not believe how much we had to do. So for each part of the song, so let's say for the first 10 seconds, 15 seconds of the song.
Oh, there's 2. There's one that says Sikander and one that says Sick.
I got it.
Okay.
For the first 15 seconds of the song, we'd have to do I don't know, 20 minutes of recording.
Yeah.
And then it was really, really intense, and your manager was really, really great. The camera guy was really, really great. It was just all super professional and super, super well done, and everything was coordinated. It was okay, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this.
Yeah.
And there was no okay, should we do this, or what are we gonna do?
It was
here?
just constant.
It was he had the ideas in his head. You know when you're gonna go do something and you're not really prepped?
Right.
You're okay, maybe we'll do this, or we'll try this. They were no. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. We're gonna have you here. We're gonna have you here.
You can tell they did meetings without us there.
Yes.
In order to have, it was just crazy.
They had their shit figured out, and it was we were fucking flying through, and then by the time we looked, it was 10 o'clock. And
also, I want to say that, as you guys can tell from my previous music video, I am not no YouTuber music video. This is a fucking music. This is a banger.
This one's gonna be even better than that one.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
What was the song? Text Me First?
Yeah.
Dude, because when I knew you did music to a degree, but I didn't know how seriously you did music. I thought you were one of those, you just said, YouTube music artists who just kind of do it for fun or just do it just like that. So when I listened to it, I was like, she's not fucking around.
No, I can actually hold a little tune.
It was really good.
Thank you.
And then even the video in itself, the production quality on the video, it wasn't just some cheap,
dude,
hey, just put this together quick.
You should have seen this camera.
This video is ridiculous.
When you see some of the shots, you're gonna be like, damn, that looks really good. It looks really, really, really
good. Watch it. Okay. There's no song. You guys won't hear my song or anything, so it's just 15 seconds, I think.
Let's see what we got. I don't know how to work my phone. All right, there we go.
I don't want the song in it because I start singing. I didn't want that in there.
Dude. Okay. Okay. Because so I do this type of work anyways, the video work.
Yeah.
So I can tell when someone's putting something together and what's like methodically thought out and everything, right? I'm gonna nerd out for a second. So, you want to put the preview in the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm gonna talk a little bit about some of the parts in here. So the second shot right away with Josh is smoking. Just that alone, okay? Here's why to me, like, I really love the shot just because, like, I'm a sucker for solar flares. So solar flare, obviously, when the sun's beaming down into the lens, you get like that little streak of light, and it just looks so fucking nice.
Do you know what he did? He put the light outside of the
that one's sick. Yeah.
He had like a huge like I don't know. It was like a reflector thing.
Yeah.
It was huge, and he had someone holding it to beat it off the sun to get it like that.
Really, really cool.
Yeah, man. And like I've been doing this for a long time, and holy shit, I see what you mean when you say he fits the part.
He fits the fucking part.
Dude, this is my favorite part. This is the part I just smiled at. Was the tub scene. I love that.
Yeah.
First of all, that was the nastiest tub I've ever been in.
Yeah, really?
Dude, the motel. So literally, we're pulling up in the Uber.
Yeah.
We got Ubered there. We're pulling up to this hotel. It's like 15, 20 minutes away from like the downtown corridor. And we get up to this hotel, and I'm like, damn, this is like fucking nasty. Like you could tell like prostitutes go there.
Yeah.
For sure. Like 100,000%. We went into the room and it's exactly what you thought it was. Exactly what you thought it was. You're like, oh, this is gross. Nice. Like the bed was gross. The bathtub was gross. The shower was gross. The toilet was gross. The whole room was disgusting, and it looked like it's been there since 1925.
But it fit the video so
well.
well.
Yeah. It was
like
perfect.
Those mirrors behind the tub made the shot. Like if there was no mirrors that did it. We put laundry detergent in there to make the bubbles go a lot, and it overflowed and went all over the floor. The whole entire hotel room, motel room was covered in soap.
Yeah, and they went in after with like, I don't know if it was the owner or like the front desk guy, and it was like, I was like, oh, they're in trouble. Like, we're going to get in trouble here. And it was fine, but it was cool. But I was like, the motel room after we were done was
destroyed.
I wouldn't say destroyed, but it was definitely not in good shape. Yeah. I would say that. But they cleaned up and everything was fine. Like, they weren't dickheads about it, but we
was this your first professional shoot?
Ever in my whole life?
There's a lot of acting in that.
I've never acted in my whole life, and they're like, hey, we need you to do this in this scene. We need you to have this emotion. We need you to do this. We need you to look here. We need you to... I was like, damn, bro, this is a lot. Like, I don't know. I didn't even know if I could do it. Yeah. I didn't think I was going to be... Even her and I talked about it afterwards. I'm like, I didn't think I was going to be in the music video that much.
Yeah.
Me neither.
But I was in, like,
just a prop.
Every other shot, I was in the shot.
Yeah.
Every other shot. And I was like, and then it was me acting. I had to do this. I had to do a bunch of stuff. I had to fucking smoke cigarettes, which
He's
I've
never
touched a cigarette in my whole life.
Were they legit cigarettes?
Yes.
But I didn't. So what I had to do was, we were talking about it, and he goes, yeah, I need you smoking here. So I'm thinking, oh, he's a prop cigarette. Cool. Whatever. No. So he puts out a fucking pack with a lighter, and I'm like, okay, so am I just like faking it, and then you'll add it after? No, I need you to smoke.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Inside the motel room.
Shit. Definitely prostitutes go there.
I was like, oh, damn. Like, okay. And I'd never smoked a cigarette before. Like, I smoke weed or whatever, but like not a cigarette. And I was like, damn, this is fucking weird. I never inhaled it. I just drew it into my mouth and blew out the smoke.
Yeah.
And I just smoked like fucking 5 of them. For the whole music video, I had to keep restarting. And I was like,
joking. We're like, now you're going to be hooked. You're going to be craving one.
I was already like, damn, who has a smoke? I got to.
Have you ever smoked a cigarette?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I used to smoke a lot of the time when
you'd be drunk.
No, it was just one of those things where it's like you're sitting there, people are smoking.
Like a social
thing.
Yeah.
And it was like I almost kind of felt pressured in a way.
I feel you.
I've never ever.
Just because like I don't want to be left out. But I had a similar experience to what you just did for a shoot. This was 2 years ago. We had a shoot and we had to have an ashtray full of cigarette butts, right? And same thing. I thought it was gonna be prop cigarettes or whatever. And the guy's like, "Who can smoke down this pack?" I'm like, "I'm not doing it." Obviously, that. And everyone else is like, "No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it." To the point where it's like, if I didn't say I'll do it, nobody would have done it. We would have to wasted so much time to go.
That sucks.
Get prop cigarettes or like figure something out or just to let them burn. I'm like, fuck. Chain smoked 6 cigarettes back to back. I didn't want to. I couldn't get up.
But you weren't inhaling them. You were just drawing them in smoking. Yes,
But the whole time, like after 6, bro, even not even 6, like after 3 or 4 of them, even like my stomach hurt and I felt like I was gonna fucking throw up.
Isn't nicotine poisoning a thing?
Probably.
Yeah, I would think so.
It
I
is.
don't
I'm pretty
really
sure
know.
it is.
But it was really, really weird, and I was like, okay. But I understood why they needed it done.
Yeah.
Because the shots looked fucking incredible. After I was like, when they showed me they play it back, I'm like, okay, that's sweet.
So the song essentially is about like a breakup. So it basically is doing flashbacks of like the good times, the bad times, and all that. And that was just 11 seconds of it.
Yeah, it was. And that was a lot going on in 11 seconds. I liked how they kind of basically montage.
It draws you in. You're like, damn, I want to keep watching the video.
We did so much. Like it was constantly doing something. Like there was no. I think we took a break one time to eat pizza, and then after that it was boom, 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 boom. Like there was not. If we weren't acting or doing something, we were changing. We were switching scenes.
I'm not gonna lie. I got a little cranky at the end.
Yeah.
I was fucking tired. And then I also worked in the morning, went there, did that, and then after I did a Zoom call. So I was fucking tired as shit.
Welcome to the filmmaking business, guys. This is how we work.
You're welcome. I've been on camera for 6 years.
Yeah. Well, you've been like doing like YouTube stuff. I'm talking about actual sets, like
professional. Yeah.
I was on a set one day for 23 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That 23 hours. Props to you.
Yeah. And the reason we had to do 23 hours was because there was so many technical issues that came up. And there were so many issues with like some of the cast and the crew. They were just like bickering. And obviously, like you said, you were getting cranky because you were tired. So when people start to get tired, they tend to just be like, let's get this fucking over with. But the guy who we were shooting for was super stern and strict about how he wanted certain things. So even when the cast was like, oh, I'm too tired or whatever. So he'd be like, I don't care. You're going to do it the way I need it done or we're not moving on.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's worth it.
Honestly, at the end of it, I'm sure once we see the final product, she's going to be like, okay, like, I understand why they needed that much done. Because even we're sitting there like, why do we need to do this fucking take 6 times? Or why do we have to do this so many times? And you're like, okay, I see why. Because they're going to take the best out of every shot and mash it together, right? And we're like, but at the end, she was like, we pretty much had done, we're like, more than enough footage. We're like, we have hours of footage right now. I'm like, why do we need more? And then he's like, okay, I need you to do this 2 more times. I need you to do this for 2. And some of the scenes she was singing straight for 2 minutes of the same shot.
Oh yeah.
And then they're just gonna take that and it's gonna be 5 seconds. Yeah. Maybe 3.
Yeah, because the reason that happens too is like, let's say she's singing like the first part of the song at first and they want to reuse that same shot for like later in the song, right? So it's just we call it having coverage, and it's like you said, it is tedious. Like going through, like I know for a fact, unless they have like 1 or 2 editors or 2 or 3 editors, they're gonna be ripping their fucking hair out because of how much footage it is and how short the song is.
Yeah, and like matching it to the actual song. And
the camera guy was incredible. He
shot my first music video.
Yeah, was it the same camera?
No,
it was a better
updated camera for sure.
Because I asked him how much the camera was. He's like, yeah, it's $15,000.
Was it a Ari camera? I mean, I don't know.
I have no idea what it was.
It was like a huge square one with like these things.
What color was it?
Black.
Probably like an Ari camera. Because I know the Ari camera, the body alone is $10,000.
Dude, I couldn't believe like when because he had like the screen he could flip to us, and when I saw what he was looking at, I was like, that's insane. Like I was like, this is fucking incredible. I'm like, why is it better than my eyesight?
Yeah, I feel like your whole mood changed. Like the whole you're like, oh shit, this is
this is real. Because when I was going there, I'm thinking like
everybody YouTuber.
Yeah, what everybody else is thinking. You're going to like this fucking because I have a lot of friends that do music and stuff, and you know this is obviously you see music videos on a budget. You see what they look like. You see what they're producing. And that's not to talk shit. But there's a big difference between a high-budget music video and a low-budget. And what the end product is looking like, right? And obviously, they didn't cheap out. I mean, with the production, it's fucking incredible. Like, when I was seeing it, I'm like, again, you're thinking, oh, it's going to be like some guy that has this, like, G7X going there with like fucking, you know, little whatever. And it was nothing like that, and I was super impressed. And I said, "Damn, this is fucking incredible! Like, this is really cool."
Yeah, man. It's honestly, if you're on the outside looking in, it looks like it's so fucking easy to do,
dude.
You know what I mean? And the moment you step foot on set, too, it's like, holy shit, it's a whole other ballgame.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee people that are watching the 2.5 minute video are gonna be like, oh, they probably shot this in a couple hours. Because like, how hard could it possibly be to set up this? But what's really crucial is that when it comes down to lighting, like you were saying, you have this whole like reflector outside the window just to make it look like it was some.
We were standing there for 30 minutes, and then he was like, for like 30 seconds, the sun was perfect. He's like, go before the cloud comes. But we actually have access to the whole video right now, but we haven't watched it because we're gonna react to it together for the first time on his channel. Yeah. And it's gonna come out after, so like we're gonna get a real raw reaction.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah. It's gonna be cool because we watched like that 11-second teaser or whatever, and we're on the couch and we're freaking out. We're like, oh my god, this is so fucking dope. Like she's talking to her manager, she's like, oh my god, and he's going nuts, and he's like, this is fucking incredible, and we're just super excited.
We're hitting another music video. There's gonna be another music video out September 25th for my birthday.
Oh shit.
So we're going back and we're gonna do more. It's gonna be great.
Wait, hold on. You just shot this last week.
Yep.
The video's done?
It's not fully edited. It will be fully edited on Wednesday. So it'd be a full week.
How quick are they working?
Very. It'd be a whole week that it took.
Wow, that's
it's priority. Like that's what I mean. Like they were really prioritizing her shit. Like it's fucking crazy. And this he works with some pretty, Stitches, the rapper. You ever heard of him?
Oh, is he from Florida?
Yes.
Yeah.
He works with him and shit.
Shut up.
He's done like his music videos and like
shit. Okay.
he's fucking sick, dude. He's really, really good.
Oh, damn. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So go check out my music video. It's out now. If you're watching on YouTube, it's out now. It came out yesterday.
Not on Patreon.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That was fucking a journey. What?
I just have notes.
Oh, you have no. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know what day this was. You should tell the story because you think it's funnier. I'll tell some of it. I had a dream. Have you ever had a crazy fucking dream?
Yes.
So I wake up and I'm like, babe, I had the weirdest fucking dream. He's like, what? I'm like, okay. So I don't really remember it now, honestly, that I'm saying. I remember the most important part.
Yeah.
So I was in the hospital and I don't know what I don't know if I was getting surgery, whatever, but I was admitted into the hospital. And for some reason, there was like a shooting that was happening.
Oh, shit.
And there was gang members that came into the hospital, and they were Bloods. And they were going around and shooting people. And I was fucking freaking, and I was fucking sprinting all around trying to hide, and I had a blue gown on, so I was...
She goes, this is literally just what she says to me. She goes, I had a blue gown on, so I didn't want them to think I was like an undercover Crip.
I don't know what the fuck, but like, because hospital gowns are blue, so I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna think I'm an undercover Crip.
That shit was so funny.
Not realizing that you're actually just in the hospital.
Bro, I lost my shit. I go undercover Crip, and we're fucking pissing ourselves. It was like, what, 8 a.m.? Fucking pissing ourselves laughing in bed. Like, what the fuck?
Because first of all, I'm pretty sure they would know that I'm just a hospital patient.
Yeah, that was the funniest part.
And second of all, how undercover am I if I'm covered in blue?
Dude,
undercover Crip is so good.
It was so funny, bro. I was like, you did not just fucking say that to me. It was great. It was great.
It was funnier in the moment.
What a great way to wake up, to be honest.
It's funny now.
Oh my god, it's great. Yeah, I was like, they're gonna think I'm an undercover Crip. So imagine my adrenaline in my dream. I'm like, fuck. They're gonna think I'm a Crip. They're gonna think I'm a Crip. I was fucking sprinting, bro.
Oh, that shit was funny as hell.
I don't know.
That shit was so funny.
Holy shit, dude. Undercover Crip is too fucking good.
It's weird though because none of those things are ever in my brain.
Yeah.
So I don't know where. I didn't even know I knew that much about gangs.
Oh
so
my
I don't
God.
know. I don't know.
Yeah, she knows about all them undercover Crips out there.
Undercover Crip. I am dead.
Undercover Crip is hilarious, dude.
fuck.
That's so fucking funny. What would you react to it, Josh?
I was-
What did you like?
Look, okay, you gotta put yourself in my shoes.
Yeah.
We wake up. It's like 8 a.m., 7:30. She turns over. She goes, babe, I had the weirdest dream. I'm like, what? And then she starts telling me about it. I'm like, this is me waking up. Like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? And then she pulled the undercover Crip shit, and I was
That's
like,
when he lost it.
I was fucking done, bro.
I was like, babe, I didn't want them to think I was an undercover Crip.
And I was like, and that's how she said it to me. So I was like,
I was so scared.
dude, it was
Hit him with
so,
a damn.
I was like, damn, what? Dude, no, it was the funniest shit. I was like, you're fucked for that. And that's how I woke up. It was a great day.
Oh my god, dude, that's
we woke up
so
laughing.
Funny.
Yeah, it was
Just
funny
great.
as fuck.
That is so
But I woke up, like, my heart was pounding. Like, I genuinely was like, fuck, I'm an undercover Crip, gotta go.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that shit was
But
funny. Yeah.
thinking about it logically, there's a lot of undercover Crips at the hospital, apparently.
Yeah, everyone in there that's a patient.
Or anyone wearing blue scrubs.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. That was good. That was great.
I forgot about the sound effects. Do you usually use them a lot?
Yeah, but I stopped because only I could hear them. But now we got this speaker. Now we got this little speaker. So now you guys can hear them too.
So that speaker doesn't pick up on these?
Well, it's routing to in here directly, anyways.
Oh,
So
perfect.
If
Okay.
anything, it'll be like very minor, but enough to bleed it out.
Cool. Okay, that's cool. So I just want to segue into something else.
Okay.
When we were driving to Montreal,
Okay.
it was about like probably 5-6 hours away from home, and I'm driving, and fucking bugs all over my windshield, right? And I'm like, and I literally say to her, I'm like, what the fuck are they doing out here?
Like, why in
are
the
they
middle of the highway?
In the middle of the expressway, like, why are they here? You can't go anywhere else. Go home.
And I never realized it.
Like, you know what I
Like,
mean?
why are they just there? Well, there's trees that way, there's grass that way.
Yeah.
Why are you just in the middle of the highway
Like,
getting fucking plowed by fucking animals?
Literally, they're just getting killed left and right. You would think that bugs would be like, they'd see like their friend, like, okay, I'm going across, bam, 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 fucking boom, and they're like, oh shit, I probably shouldn't, right? And then they go tell all their friends. No,
They're
they
just
don't.
flying right into cars. Like, I don't understand.
Just so stupid. I'm like, where are you going?
It's the worst when like it's like I don't know if you guys have them anymore in America, like June bugs or these mayflies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, those are
That
the
was
worst.
a dick suck noise. I don't know why I just did that.
Can you zoom in on that? No.
I'm really good at that.
Disgusting. Stop.
OnlyFans.
Stop it. Stop.
OnlyFans.
Stop. It's not 30 minutes yet. Stop.
Every podcast.
I was like similar to what you're saying, like driving in the county. I was driving back from this one shoot at like 2 a.m. in the middle of July. Fucking, they were everywhere, dude. And I got home. You know the on top of the cars they used to have like those fucking crates. Or I don't know what they're for. Like those little rods on top of your car. To, like
Yeah, like a
strap
rack.
it down. Yeah,
like
that's
a roof
what,
rack. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
It was a thick layer of fish flies. Along that, my dad, I don't fucking touch those things. My dad scraped it off, and like it was like a thick.
No, they're so gross. They're fucking
Yeah.
nasty. They stick to everything. You can go down the whole fucking expressway with them on, and it won't do anything.
Yeah.
They'll just sit there.
Yeah,
Like
looking at you like fucking pieces of shits that they are. Going off another thing about the flies or fucking bugs on the expressway. I was going down just easy road to my house. A fucking beetle. It hit my car, but not only did it hit my car and it shattered.
It's shattered.
Like
not
it
shattered,
exploded.
splattered.
Oh, I was like,
splattered,
shattered. What the fuck?
My windshield shattered, dude.
Shattered his
Stale-ass
windshield.
beetle. Fuck.
Crusty ass beetle.
What the hell?
Oh my
No,
God,
it, was,
Jack.
it splattered like
He just got out the gym. He's fucking roided out. He hits your fucking windshield. You're like,
Cracks your windshield.
That's a strong ass beetle. What the fuck? Oh
it
man.
splattered, but you can think of it something like almost like, let's say there was an accident that happened.
Dude. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a really weird train of thought though. Like that's all I was thinking about, and I'm like,
That's actually funny how
And
you
I
were thinking
never
about that the
realized
whole
it. I was
time.
like, you're so right. Like, why are they just in the middle of the highway? What do
literally,
they get out of it? Like,
go
go
home.
away.
Go somewhere.
Like, go in the forest.
Anywhere else, but there's thousands of them. As you come home, and obviously, like your vehicle is just fucking splattered, front bumper, everything, and you're just like, this is fucking shit. And I gotta clean all this.
And it's hard to get it off.
That's why people have those protectors. I don't know why I said it like
Yeah,
that.
I don't know why
Sorry,
either.
protectors.
But that's to your point. That's why they're in the middle of the highway, because you said there's thousands of them, so maybe there's no room back home.
They got kicked up. Maybe those are all the ones that were like outcasted. Like they did some fucked up shit back in their
yeah.
They were
village or whatever.
exiled from the forest.
Yes.
So for the punishment, they had to go into the middle of the street, try to avoid any oncoming traffic.
And they said if you make it across, you live.
If you make it across to the other forest where you belong.
Yeah. And you can go live freely over there, but if you don't, you're fucking...
Oh, and if you can dodge that 18-wheeler truck coming, then you should be fine, because if you can dodge a little sedan, you should be able to dodge an 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
True.
Damn.
Just fly above, too. Like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Fly above them. Like, they can't. Like, they already fly. Like, just go over them.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots. Like, what the...
They're dumb.
What? Okay. I just thought of that, too.
Also, speaking of hitting shit, I almost hit a fucking bird the other day.
Damn. I've hit a bird.
I've hit a bird too.
Yeah.
My friend was driving in the county, bro. A fucking turkey went right into his grill.
A turkey?
Yes. You know how many wild turkeys there are in the county right now?
Yeah.
So one of them was
Free
just
dinner.
like, huh?
Free dinner.
I wouldn't eat them.
Did you see? I really hope you're on your face there.
I mean, I don't know.
Did your face whisper, huh?
As if I said like something crazy.
I didn't know what you said, but he was driving. He was driving, and okay, look at these two. They're wilding out.
Because you were like, huh? As if I like just told you traumatizing news.
Like I just killed someone. You love.
That was like the story I told you last week. That was your reactions.
Oh my god, yeah.
No, they were a little worse than
Okay,
that.
all right, fair enough. But no, he was driving, and this turkey was trying to cross the street, and like all of a sudden it tries to like fucking flap its shit to get out, and right into the grill, dude. He had to yank that fucker out.
What the fuck? Get out of my head. Like what the fuck is that shit?
What?
You know when you spend a lot of time with someone, you start to pick up on their mannerisms and their sayings. I find her doing that a lot. Like she says, I always say "holy."
Yeah, now I
and
say
now
it.
she says it all the time.
Karlee, hit me with a damn.
Damn.
What else did you say? Like, you said you were starting to say something that I say. You just said it to me the other day.
I don't know.
You're like, oh man, I always catch myself saying this now.
I don't know.
Anyway. But yeah, when you hang out with someone a lot and you pick up on all their mannerisms and they're like...
What do you do that's her mannerisms?
No, I don't even do that though. You tried to get me to start doing that.
You did it once.
I did it one time.
This.
But like, she kept trying to get me to do this fucking stupid tongue thing from
Don't
TikTok and I was like, I'm not going to do that.
Just do it now for us. Yeah, no, don't do that.
Delete this. I'm just kidding. I don't know if I've picked up on. I'm sure I have. It's hard to think about it, but when I do shit, then I'll be like, yeah, that's not for me. I've never said that before. I'll be like, that's from Karlee, but I don't really know. Yeah, nothing I can think of off the top, but I'll think about it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to talk about, Sick?
No, I'm good, man.
I have something.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question, and this is very important. What order do you get dressed when you get out of the shower? If you say you put your fucking socks on first, I'll punch you.
No, that's psychotic behavior.
That's what I mean. Like, I never thought about this, but like the order that you get dressed.
Well, you look offended.
No, who puts their socks on after the shower?
Okay, yeah, I thought you were like, yeah, that's psychotic actually.
Are you the type of person to just sit naked for a while, chill?
No, I can't be naked in my house. Even if I'm alone in the house, I can't be naked.
Dude, me
Why?
neither.
Do you get anxiety or something?
No, I just feel weird.
Me too. I feel the same way.
You are naked all the time here.
Don't air out my dirty laundry. No,
You're
yeah.
airing out your own.
No, I'm naked. No, I'm naked. Like, but I'm not. I don't.
I'm naked.
But like I'm naked and stuff. But I'm not naked all the time. Like I don't come out of the shower and just fucking lounge.
I do. I'm naked.
Cock and balls out. Like no, that's not.
I sleep naked. I'm always naked.
I can't even sleep naked, dude.
I don't really enjoy it. Like if I don't have a pair of boxers on at least.
Yeah. I need boxers. Like balls out. It's weird for me. I don't know.
You know what another thing is too? I don't like being naked around her sometimes because she likes to slap my butt.
All girls slap their boyfriend's butt.
Dude, I hate it.
Now you know how girls feel, bro.
Damn, I never thought of it that way. No,
But
I
also,
did.
you're in a relationship and it's consensual. Imagine being in a bar and a random chick and getting your ass slapped.
Dude, yeah, okay,
Don't get
that's
me
fair.
started with that.
Okay,
literally
let's
is
keep
giving
it comedy.
me
Let's keep it funny.
flashbacks.
Let's keep it funny. Let's keep it funny. Let's keep it funny.
Holy fuck.
That's facts though. You're right.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those things where I'm just like, I'll literally sometimes I'll see like the shadow. You know, like when it's like a horror. You'll see the shadow on the wall, and I see her hand go like this. I'm like, no. Like, it's fucking, yeah, it's I don't know. So naked.
He gets like caught up in the moment. He's like, what's it called? You know, in the movies when like, you just see the horror, fucking the killer going for it.
Yeah,
and fucking doing shit.
They're just stay there, and they're just like, no.
It's like praying that you stop.
That's me. I was like, please. Yeah. Oh no, it's funny though.
Oh shit, I missed. Do it one more time. There you go.
Wait, no.
What?
It's not free. OnlyFans. I can't.
That's a preview. That's a preview of what they're gonna expect.
That's true. If you want to see him air out his dirty laundry, go on. Oh yeah. Anyway, so what order do you get dressed in?
Boxers.
Uh-huh.
Pants. Uh-huh. Then maybe a shirt, depending on how hot it is. Mm-hmm. And then I don't wear socks in the house.
So boxers, pants, maybe a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I do the bottom first. I never put a shirt on first.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, no, I never put a shirt on.
That's another weird feeling, having your shirt on and you're
naked underneath.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's so, dude. Imagine like girls wear like the long t-shirts and they're like walking around naked. Imagine I did that shit. I like sit on the couch, I cross my legs, just balls.
That would be funny.
Oh my god.
My whole music video was me in a t-shirt.
It was, exactly. So imagine me doing that. And my fucking, just my thighs. Your hairy ass thighs. Just with the t-shirt on.
You know what the hardest, I hate this, but putting on jeans, I guess as a girl it's different because they're skinny jeans. Putting on a pair of jeans after getting out of the shower is disgusting. It is so hard to put on. I might as well just spray paint them on me.
Yeah.
And just walk out like that.
It's the same thing for guys when you get like super sweaty working out, playing basketball, anything, and you have to take your shirt off. It's fucking impossible.
Yeah. That's why like when I come out of the shower, if I'm doing any like athletic sports, like I have very baggy shorts that I wear and like a very baggy t-shirt.
Yeah. Have you ever got like you get like frustrated and you're like hot, but you're like fuck,
dude,
and you start freaking out.
When I used to bodybuild and I'd wear like a tank top like this, these are super easy to rip, right? I'd fucking like if I was at after the gym, if I couldn't get this off, I was like trying. I used to have like even if it was my brother, I'd be like, bro, you need to fucking pull this off me right now because I can't get it off. It's gross as fuck. And if I couldn't get it off, I just ripped it off. I'm not even kidding. I'd be like, holy fuck,
yeah,
get
like,
off of me. And you just get fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel that. I feel that. Yeah.
The worst is when you have to actually take a poop and like you're in that situation and you're like, fuck, get off of me. Otherwise, you know.
You're gonna shit.
Do you get fully naked when you poop?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't.
Why?
Oh, we've talked about this before.
Yeah,
Do you get fully naked for real?
Deadass. It's a comfortability thing. I shouldn't have to worry about my pants hitting the floor, like my legs. Like, okay, so when, the reason I take my shirt off, I don't want to sit there fucking holding that shit and letting it hitting the toilet and all that shit. Fuck it, shirt's off. Okay.
Okay.
Now, pants. Pants. The reason pants are coming off is because when I'm sitting there, it's just like it just looks weird. I'm looking at my fucking boxers and shit to spread, and also it's a comfortability thing. If I want to put my leg out, whatever, just sit comfortably, you know.
Okay.
I can't do that with pants on.
Put your leg out.
Yeah, where are you putting your leg? He puts it up on like the towel rack.
Not just,
Fucking.
just like stretch it straight. Like,
How long does it take you to poop? Is that too TMI?
no, who cares? Like a few minutes, but I sit there on my phone.
Oh, dude, always. You're scrolling for at least a good 10.
Well, I don't poop, but if I did poop, it takes me like 50 seconds.
That's impressive.
So,
That's some good.
anyway.
That's some good times.
If I did.
That's a
but
good.
I
That's a
don't.
good stat.
Hypothetically.
You should put that on stats, and you're on like a bio somewhere.
Yeah.
50 second shitter. I'm gonna start putting that in my bio everywhere. 3-minute shitter, baby.
All right, let's take a break.
Hi guys, welcome to our little break segment where hopefully one day sponsors will be in here. I just have to put the effort to go look for some. But I have other things going on. I'm busy, okay? I'm busy, hardworking girl. Anyways, go check out my OnlyFans if you guys want to support girls supporting girls. It would mean a lot to me. You can subscribe. There's not really anything too there's not like anything too crazy where you're gonna be like, whoa, like I don't want to see that unless you pay for that. So don't worry if you want to subscribe, just subscribe and just see a little boobie and titty. You can go see that.
Booby and titty.
Oh, booty and
titty.
booty and titty. Also, follow me on Instagram if you are not already at KarleeSteel. We have some sexy photos coming out soon together. They are fire. We look like we should be in a magazine. Mm-hmm. And also subscribe to my Patreon if you want to get the podcast a week early and see extra videos, extra lives. We do private Zoom calls every Monday, and yeah.
Oh, I'm doing this now.
You have stuff now.
His YouTube already. All of his videos have over 10K views, except his last one, but it's just brand new.
Yeah. So if you want to check out my YouTube channel, it's j.a.m on YouTube, or you can go to my Instagram. It's whomisjosh. All my new videos are always in the bio.
He's funny as fuck.
Thank you. And we're gonna have some fucking fire content coming out on that channel. I'm waiting. I want to save like the super good stuff, but it's coming. So check that out.
And he actually uploads and he actually works, so it's there.
Yeah. So I try to upload as much as I can. So go subscribe.
Yeah.
And for me, as per usual, my pillow's right here. You guys can see it. There you go. Follow me on all these social medias. And also, I just locked in my first podcast interview again. So in my new spot, because like I said, it was up and running. So we should be getting to that in a couple weeks. So check that out on my YouTube. And we will be... Actually, I can't even speak about that yet. I have another project. I can't speak on that yet. But stay tuned because everything will be updated on these socials. Now, back to the show.
I have beef with you. Let's squash it.
Yeah, squash it.
Why the fuck am I not getting interviewed on your podcast?
Very easy answer. Ready? 2 reasons. 1, I didn't want it to look like people were saying that, oh, Sickest is getting Karlee on there because he's just kind of using her for clout and shit like that. And I want to kind of build a platform for you to kind of be like, oh, now it's reasonable for me. And it makes sense for me to kind of come on the podcast.
That's very polite of you.
That's really nice.
And two, the second reason was because we podcast so much. I feel like I know you so much already.
That's true.
And so as of right now, like majority of my fan base is pretty much the majority of your fan base.
That's true.
Anyways, so it's like if I interviewed you, it would have kind of been like basically just doing like a podcast like this. Like we've already asked you so many questions. I already know what's going on in your life.
That is true.
And a lot of the people you interview, I'm assuming, are people that don't really have the spotlight, where they're like always online and people know everything about them. It's more to get to know them, I would imagine.
Exactly. Because
that's really nice that he said that.
That is. But if you're a friend of mine, I don't mind doing anything like that.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you.
No, that's just genuinely true. Like I have a list of people that I want to interview. Your name is on there, but it's like it's not something I want to be like, hey, Karlee, can you come do my first interview, or can you do like my test interview?
I guess it would be different asking someone with following and then someone without.
Exactly. And that's another reason I kind of started doing what I did with the people that I do it with is because like one they're local.
Yeah.
Right. Mind you, I do have some people that are like, I have a producer from Atlanta. I got this model from Montreal. I have this comedian who's on Wild 'N Out. Like I got these name people, but at the same time, my thing is like I want to get comfortable doing it. I want to get practice first, right? And obviously, Karlee, because you have such a big following, I don't want to just jump on and be like, Karlee, let's do an interview, and me not really deliver to that level.
That's respectable. Yeah. You know what I like about that is that I feel like you're really actually passionate about what you're doing instead of just like going for numbers and going for clout. Because I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm saying that you actually want to work up to that level, so you know you're going to deliver a good enough interview for somebody like her, right? And I'm not saying that in like a bad, like that's incredible.
No, you're not wrong. You're absolutely right.
That's incredible.
Because numbers, dude, like I said, the producer from Atlanta, okay, he's someone who I've been a fan for the last 10 years, okay? His name's Kato. He's a huge producer from Atlanta. Kato on the track.
No way.
You know him?
Wait, yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, he used to work with like Hobson.
Yeah.
I know Kato.
Dude, I grew up on Hobson.
Me too. That's why I saw Hobson live.
Really?
Shook his hand, yeah. Front row.
I was going to go in Detroit and miss the chance.
Guess where I saw him at?
Detroit.
Fucking Sarnia.
What?
Sarnia?
Bro, listen to this shit. Me and my boy, we literally, I'm like looking for, because I was fucking obsessed with Hobson.
Me too.
Like, he follows me on Twitter.
Really?
Crazy. Yeah, he does. I was like, damn, that's dope. So I was literally like, I want to go see Hobson bad. I'm like, where's he touring? Detroit was one of them. We missed that show. Sarnia was coming up. It was like 10 days away. I'm like, dude, we need tickets. It was general admission, which is great.
Yeah.
So we get there like hour early. Nobody's there. It's like in this little fucking random, like Sarnia is, for those of you who don't know, Sarnia is very like small, very weird town for somebody to ever be doing
especially
shit
hip-hop,
in. Especially someone like Hobson too, who's actually a pretty big artist, I would imagine. A lot of people know who Hobson is. Yeah. And he had a show there. It was like in this little fucking bar, maybe maximum, maybe 500 people.
What?
And he was just there. So I was like, we need tickets. Boom, go. We get in. I'm right at the fucking stage, right? Yeah. People start flooding in. They're doing like the opening performance. A lot of local guys from like Windsor. Then he comes out. Everyone's going crazy. They're trying to fucking get to the front of the stage. They're trying to push, right? My boy's like fucking 6'4", but he's this big. Back then he was this big. And he fucking gets lost. He's like 2 rows behind me, right? I'm fucking grabbing the fucking stage like this. Yeah. And I'm like not moving. Like these fucking people are trying to get under me. I'm like, bro. And it was crazy. It was like a fucking mosh pit. And I'm like there. Crazy. And he fucking shook my hand. It was so dope. Yeah. And then this girl was trying to like grab his shit. Like grab his dick.
What the fuck?
Bro, this what, dude, it was so fucking weird. This what,
if that was a boy trying to do that to a woman,
that's what I'm saying. It's fucked.
It'd be all over the news.
You'd be fucking slandered. Yeah. She's grabbing him like this, right? Like with her phone. She's grabbing his dick. He fucking takes her phone and tosses it. Nice. I was like, she's like, my phone. And everyone starts fucking clapping. They're like, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It was crazy. Really good show. He almost went off. He almost didn't do the show because he was having mic problems, and he fucking slammed the mic and walked off.
Oh, shit.
I was like, oh, shit. And then we had to like, chant, come back out. And it was dope. Really, really good show. Super good performer. Yeah.
Man, fuck.
That's why it's like when I heard Kato, I was like, no fuck. So do you work with him?
No, I just interviewed him. But like,
no way.
Simply off a fucking email. Just like a cold email, and he replied back. But my point was, I was trying to get at, I was like, that's one of my least viewed interviews. It has less than 100 views.
Really?
Yeah. And the only reason I did it, not because I'm like, oh, this is going to pop. The only reason I did it was because I'm like, I'm such a fucking fan of this guy. And the fact that he even gave me the time of day to email him. I mean, mind you, this was a second chance. There was a whole other bunch of shit that happened where it didn't fall through. So I had to email him, like, apologizing. Hey, man, sorry on behalf of this person. Like, can we still do it? And he still did it. So that's why it was just a thing for me. It was not like for views. It was more so like, I want to talk to this guy. And I got a chance to, and it was great.
It went well, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Super nice. I have his number on my phone right now. He gave me his number, like everything. Like, he's like, if you need anything, like, let me know, contact me. He's a super nice guy.
Dude, I remember, like, that name, like Kato on the track. I remember that, and I was like, because you work with Jaron Benton, work with Swizz, Dizzy Wright, I'm pretty sure.
He was Hobson, like volume for a bit.
That's crazy, dude. That's impressive. Good for you. Yeah, that's fucking incredible.
Thank you. I just wanted to tell my quick Hobson story too. So I used to study in Detroit. Karlee's so bored right now.
Sorry, babe.
Last story, then we'll get to the good shit.
I don't care. You're good. Okay.
I was in Detroit. I used to study in Detroit, and they had a show in Detroit. Right, and none of my boys, none of my friends were like into Hobson. I was like obsessed, like to the point where I went to all of his live set videos, all that shit, and like everything. And they're performing at St. Andrews Hall, right?
Oh, nice, yeah.
St. Andrews Hall, for those that don't know, is where Eminem kind of grew up performing. It's a known location, but it's not big, and so. Cat's tripping out over there. I think. So I was waiting outside, and I parked I finished class at 5:00. The show was at 7. I just parked in front of St. Andrews Hall because I'm like, they're gonna pull up any moment. The bus pulls up, and like, as soon as they pulled up, I would go and I stand in line. I didn't get a ticket. I couldn't get a ticket. I go and stand in line, and DJ Hoppa comes out.
Nice.
What's his name? Swizz comes out, and then Jared Benton comes out. Hopson didn't come out. I'm like, yo, is Hop on the bus? Like, yeah, he's on the bus. I'm like, all right, bet. So I shook Hoppa's hand, Swizz's hand, Benton's hand. Hopson didn't come out. I waited there until 7:30, and I had to go get my brother from school. So otherwise, I would have fucking stayed.
Jared Benton's dope too, though.
Yeah.
I love Jared Benton. I used to listen to his music all the time. That's dope. Crazy. Good for you.
Thanks, man. All right, let's get back into some content Karlee can talk to us about. You posted something on Twitter regarding this Colleen and IVF. Like, what was that all about?
Oh, so Colleen Ballinger, which is Miranda Sings.
Okay.
She posted something about, you guys probably won't care about it, but
I was confused because I saw it on Twitter and I was interested, but I just didn't know. That's why I wanted to ask you about it.
She just got like canceled for, well, not canceled, but she had to do apology.
When she gives you context, you're like, oh, it's kind of fucked up. Go ahead.
She said something about like IVF babies, which is it's a fertility thing.
Yeah.
It means people can't get pregnant, so they have to go through a treatment.
Right.
And like basically people make this joke about babies being born in a petri dish because you have to get like the sperm and the egg and the doctor has to make an embryo themselves instead of it going in your body and then they implant you with it, right? Yeah. So they're basically making a baby, like an embryo, and implanting it for you.
Right.
Making you pregnant. And so she said something about like, oh, like they're going to see the babies and they're going to be like, oh, you're broken? Saying that girls that can't get pregnant is broken. Yeah. Which for me hits home because I have infertility problems. And that pissed me the fuck off because she obviously has 3, she's pregnant with twins right now.
Okay.
And then has a previous child. And just because you can't get pregnant doesn't mean you're broken. Like, it's how fucking insensitive. It's like 1 in 3 couples have like infertility problems. How fucking fucked up are you to say that? Like, I don't know. It really bothered me. She didn't make an apology video, and she's old. She is a grown woman. You've been on YouTube.
Wasn't she the one who had like that the nasally voice character or something?
Yeah, with the lipstick.
Yeah.
That's her.
Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't know who it was until you said that.
That was like her character, but her name is Colleen Ballinger, and she does like her own stuff now. She's more like laid back. She's a mother, but she's like, I'm pretty sure 30 something.
Holy shit.
So she should know not to say shit.
And she's been on YouTube for like 10 years, 15 years.
Since the beginning.
You've been an influencer long enough where like, because I know how to like filter myself. I know how to filter my brain before words even come out of my mouth now.
You have to.
So not only that, but like also you're 30 years old and you know that's someone in her life. Oh yeah, and her husband is a child from IVF.
Really?
Her husband is an IVF child.
Oh my God.
I don't know if this is true, but a lot of people were telling me that. I don't know if it's true, but I saw comments about it. I saw all that. So, like, how insensitive. I don't know.
You know what that kind of reminds me of is when, you know how, like, you have all these rich people and they purposely go to, like, poor neighborhoods to try to, quote unquote, help, but all they do is really flex their money.
Yeah, and it's, like, offensive. It's like, what are you doing?
It's like something like that. It's something like that. It's like, oh, that's crazy to me because... I mean, I obviously I know what the whole IVF process is, and like infertility, like you said, 1 in 3 people. It's something. It's not something that's like okay. So you know me, and like I can make jokes if it's a joke, but I would never go to somebody like you just said right now. You said you have infertility problem. I'll never be like, hey Karlee, so like when you having a kid, like I would never say some fucked up shit because it's like it's gonna offend somebody. So when you have a platform to that degree, to that extent, after this much of a time span. You got to watch what you say, but you also have to like take into account that whatever you say, how are you saying it?
Yeah.
She literally was like, "Oh, they're gonna walk by and be like, oh, you broken? Like, what the fuck? What?"
It's honestly just uncalled for. Like, the thing is just like if this is the way I look at when people get canceled. Hey, just don't say that. And you're good. Just don't say that.
I mean, some things are some things are a little over exaggerated.
Well, yeah, of course.
But that, especially, I think it's because of how old she is. She has 3 kids.
Yeah.
And she's been an influencer for 10 years. It's like, come on, bro. Like and she edited it and uploaded it. So you're telling me that you not only said it, but then you watched it and then uploaded it?
That's the big thing about a lot of these videos, right? It's like people don't realize, like they'll watch the video and be like, oh, this person said this. Not taking into account that they have to shoot it, edit the video, go out of the way to up. It's a process. Yeah. So they very well know what the fuck they're doing. So you gotta think, is she doing it for shock value now? Or is she doing it because maybe she has something coming out that, I don't know, that maybe she wants to promote or get her name in the media again? Like what's going on? You know what I mean?
And people might not think a lot of people might not think oh, maybe she just didn't catch it. Dude, when you're editing a fucking video, you're going through every word.
Yeah, fuck that.
Because you need to know, okay, do I edit here? Do I cut here? Like, obviously, she's been teaching me a lot about that, like you and I were talking about before. And I literally watch every video I've made, I watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
I have to. Because if I got to cut certain parts out, I got to, if there's a gap of no audio or me not talking or me just sitting there, you know damn well what you're saying. You're 100% right.
Like, is it fun to sit back and watch everything back? No. But you have to do it, one, to save your ass, and two, because you want to make sure that whatever you're putting out is intentional and good. You don't want to just put bullshit out for the sake of putting it out. Like, even these podcasts, like, I listen back to them when I edit them. I'm not sitting there like, oh, yeah, I already talked about it. No, like, I got to listen back,
Yeah, that's true. I
just think it was so insensitive because it's just one of those things. Like, there are certain things where I can take jokes and whatever, and I'm not biased about it because I have the problems. Like, I can still joke about it, like whatever. Yeah. But saying that a woman is broken is fucked.
That's a lot.
Do you know how many times I've literally cried my eyes out because I cannot get pregnant? It's fucked.
And
it's fucked.
Correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, but like, isn't like that? I guess the one of the big dreams that women have is to bear their own child.
I'm telling you this right now. I've already told Josh this. If I cannot get pregnant, and like obviously I still have like ways I could get pregnant, but if I am not a mother, I literally feel like there's nothing to live for. Like, there's no point. What is the fucking point? That's my personal thing. And some people are okay with it.
As a man, and like, it's something that I don't think I can ever relate to a mother wanting to bear a child on her. Yeah. Like, I could never put myself in those shoes and be like, obviously you're sitting here and she's saying, oh, there's nothing to live for. And I'm saying, like, well, there's a lot to live for. But, I can't really put myself in the shoes of someone who wants to be a mother. And I can't say, like, oh, I understand. Yeah. Like, obviously, it's way different from a male perspective. I feel like there's people that want to be fathers and stuff. But you'll never match what a mother
100%.
wants. You know what I mean?
100%. We give our portion in 3 seconds. You guys carry it for 9 months. Like,
exactly. And a mother's, like, being a mother, I know it's hard work.
100%.
It's definitely hard work.
Now, how do you feel about adoption? Like, let's say if you can't have your first child, would you be adopting for your first child? Because I have my own thoughts on this, and I'll tell you, like, after you say.
I'm going to be honest. Here, I would probably not. It takes a very strong person to adopt a child, and I don't think I would be able to. Mm-hmm. I honestly, truthfully think that I am not strong enough to raise a child that is not my own, like it's my own.
Got you.
I mean, I was a stepmom,
right,
and that was a little bit easier for me.
Got you.
Because I still knew I wasn't the mom, but having to be a actual full mom, I don't think I'm strong enough to do that. I honestly don't. It takes a lot.
And that's fair. That's probably fair. It's better than you being
I love it. I think it's a great thing, but I couldn't do it.
It was better than you saying like, oh yeah, I can do it, adopt a child and like have them so miserable. You know what I'm saying?
Or be like that family that gave the fucking child back.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, do you remember that? Didn't we talk about it?
The YouTube couple.
That gave the fucking child back.
They didn't give him back. They just said we're not going to finish adopting. We're not going to continue with the process because they couldn't film the child.
That's so fucked.
Really?
Yeah, fucking stupid, bro. But my thoughts on adoption are like, I would adopt. I wouldn't mind adopting. However, my first child, I would want to be my own. And the reason is because I want to make sure that when I have my child, I want it to be like the first experience of fatherhood, my first step into fatherhood. I want it to be of my own child.
See, I guess I could adopt once I had one of my own, but I need a child.
That's a good
thinking about a child having my DNA and being like legit a little, like I can't even think about it. I literally he watches me all the time. Like, I'll watch a TikTok of a baby and I'll just fucking bawl my eyes out. Like, I don't even know this child and I'm bawling. I don't know.
That's funny.
But it's something you want, so it's understandable. Like, that's something you've always wanted, right? So
anyways, that whole thing with her is fucked.
Yeah, fuck her. Speaking of children, I threatened like a child in a movie theater one time.
Oh, that's great. Wait, how old were you?
This is maybe 3 years ago. But let me give you context. Let me give context. So we're in a movie theater because movie theaters are back open again, and I was there on Friday, and it kind of reminded me of that whole incident. So what happened? We're watching a horror movie. Me and my friend were watching a horror movie, and we were sitting in the second last row. The row behind us had like 6 kids in it, right? And it was the recliner seats. Dude, it's a horror movie. Shut the fuck up, right? It's just quiet.
You want the suspense.
Yeah, and you're in a movie. Josh, you good?
That is the funniest shit I've ever fucking heard. Speaking of kids, I threatened a child. I was like, what the fuck is that shit?
Wait, am I going to get like CIS called on me or something?
I'm calling already.
You can't have CIS if you have no child to get taken away.
Yo, even if I don't someone else's child?
No, I'm calling though. Someone.
All right.
I'll figure it out.
So we're watching this movie and it's quiet, right? Yo, these little fucks will not shut the fuck up, okay? And to the point where like they're pressing their little button recliner. Your seat's reclined.
I fucking hate some kids.
Your seat's
sometimes.
reclined.
I really want to be a mom. I fucking hate kids.
Yeah, no, it's
kids that aren't mine.
Yeah.
I fucking hate them.
Okay, so the seat's reclined. It's not going anymore. Stop pressing the fucking button, okay? All you hear is. And other people are saying, "Hey, shut up," or shh, like from all over the theater. They're in the top right corner.
Were their parents there?
It was one. I think it was like a birthday party, so it was like one set of parents there, right, or just the mom or something. Dude, it got to the point where it went on for like 15 minutes. I literally got out of my chair. I went this close to the child's face. I'm like, "You press that fucking button one more time, I will personally pick you up and throw you out of the theater."
Sick.
And
sick. You can't do that.
I know.
That is illegal.
I know. I went back to my seat, and like my friend's like, "You good?" I turned to her. I'm like, "I think
we gotta go."
Threatened the child, dude. I think I'm still a child. I'm gonna throw him out of the theater.
Well, did the child stop?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that's the funny. The mom's looking like. Yeah. Like the whole time, like, what
dude,
the fuck? Oh.
I was not thinking, like, I blacked out. I was not thinking, because it went on for 15 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
That's the funniest shit,
Everyone kept saying,
bro.
"Yo, shh, stop, quiet." And he was like, whatever, like, they weren't even talking. It was just the pressing of the button and the motor of the recliner and going up and down.
Yeah, they're loud.
Down.
Especially in a silent movie theater when it's like a horror movie.
Bro. If it was a comedy, people are laughing and all that shit, fine. Who gives a fuck? It was a horror movie.
True.
Shut up.
True. How old was the kid, do you think?
He looked like he was maybe 10 or 11. Like,
wow.
Oh yeah, so old enough to know.
Old enough to not press fucking buttons.
But also, why is there a 10 or 11-year-old in a horror movie?
Yeah, that's true.
It wasn't like a R-rated horror movie. It was like one of those paranormal.
Oh, like just ghosts.
Yeah. Just jump scares and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love horror movies. What's your favorite genre?
Oh, interesting.
Of movies?
Don't really have one.
Mine's horror movies. I don't really like movies, but if I'm gonna watch one, it's horror movies.
Horror movies
not
for me
gory though.
Oh, okay,
like Saw and shit. I watched them all. But
Saw's really good. I love that.
Yeah, I haven't watched like the last 17 that they made. They made
17?
so many, dude.
Oh, so all of them? Okay.
There's so many.
Yeah, there is a lot of Saws actually. That's true.
Horror movies are fine for me. Like I love watching them. I enjoy them, but they're so predictable. And two, I haven't seen a horror movie yet except for Halloween, the original Halloween from 1970s. That has no other horror movie has ever scared me. Ever. The thing with Halloween is when I watched it, I literally could not go outside alone at nighttime for almost like a month straight because I would always picture Michael Myers just in the distance standing there. But any other horror movie I've seen, Freddy, Friday the 13th, like all these ones, even the recent ones with paranormal shit, like nothing scares me.
Did you watch the new Grudge?
I didn't know there was one.
I didn't know there was one either.
It was like, it came out like 2 years ago, I think. It was terrifying. Maybe it's not Grudge. Maybe it's something else. But all I know is that I watched something. It was a remake of another one. I think it was, though.
I don't know.
All
I know is that it fucking freaked me out. Like
some horror movies are really well made, and you're like, damn. Have you ever seen the ones? What are the ones that are based off like the Spirit Hunters? There's these fucking two people, and they're like in so many horror movies. I don't know what it was like. They did like The Nun, I think.
The Conjuring.
The Conjuring, I think, is the other one. And
that was good though. That was good. That wasn't scary. It was good.
But they say it was like based off of a true story.
Yeah.
Which is fucked.
Dude, every one of those paranormal fucking films they say is based off a true story. You walk into the downtown building, you're going to be like, oh, there's ghosts in here. Sure, that movie was based off this.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You know what's fucking terrifying? Human Centipede.
Oh, no, that's just gross.
That wasn't terrifying, bro. I don't know how that was terrifying. That was fucking atrocious.
Did
I
you
don't know
watch
how that
the
movie got
second
My
one?
story looked like a fucking fairy tale.
Oh!
Fact. No, fact.
Karlee's reaction?
Did you watch the second one, though?
I watched all three.
There's a third?
There's three. You know what I did? I don't know why.
You should watch it.
This happened to me a few summers ago. I don't know what the fuck came over me because people were talking about it again on. For some reason it was online. People were talking about it again online.
And you were like, I want to do that.
I'm like, I haven't seen it because it came out when I was in high school, and I'm like, I've never seen it. I didn't want to watch it, but then when it was trending that time online, I'm like, okay, let me see what the hype is about. I'm like, there's three of them. I'm gonna put myself in a mind state that I'm gonna watch all fucking three of them right now, so I can just get it over with. Holy shit! I watched all three. I don't know how long they ran, but I was at the end of it. I'm like, whoever came up with this idea
is fucked.
Has gone through some sort of shit, and they're probably gonna become a serial killer in the next few years.
No, I don't. I imagine making that, like actually making the movie, acting it, like that is fucking disgusting.
Who's auditioning for that role?
Not me.
To be the middle piece.
The guys at the audition, they go, Oh, what do you audition for? Middle piece?
I wouldn't mind being the first one.
I want the middle piece.
I wouldn't mind being the first one because it's the best. It's the best.
Dude,
thing.
no. Think about it psychologically. You wouldn't mind being the first one because you're eating, you're good, you're healthy. But you gotta shit in someone's fucking mouth.
Yeah, but it's better than getting shit in your mouth.
You know, I get
and
that.
Shitting in someone's
I'm just
mouth.
saying, like, okay, if you had to pick between the three,
Yeah.
obviously you don't want to be the fucking caboose or the middle one. That's what I'm saying, though. If you're like, well, the first one wouldn't be so bad. It's like, well, you want to go fucking do it?
Which one of the three is the worst position, though? This is actually a great clip. Which one of the three is the worst position?
The caboose. The last one.
Yes. I agree.
Well, yeah, because you're okay, first of all, the first one's the only one eating, right?
Yeah.
So they eat.
And you get actual food.
Right, so you're mucking. You're like, wow, this craft dinner is really fucking good.
Craft dinner.
And the guy's like in the back, eating. Like, you know, he's like, obviously his stitch to his asshole. And then he gets the KD like shit. And then now this guy's getting shit.
Yeah.
But also, this is why it's the worst part, ready? Because you don't get to shit in anyone else's mouth.
Well,
you have to eat everything. You have to eat it.
Well, are you pissed about that? You're like, why can't I shit in someone's mouth?
How's this fair?
You wouldn't want to. Okay, you wouldn't want to be. If you were getting someone's shit in your mouth, you don't want to be like, no, let me pass it on. It's like the pay it forward in line in Tim Hortons.
Listen, bro, if I'm getting my mouth shit in, the least of my worries is, well, why don't I get to shit in someone's mouth? Like
I think it's only fair.
Probably the last fucking thing I'll be thinking about.
I think it's only fair, bro. It's only fair to be.
The guys before they get sewn up, they're like, whose mouth do I get this shit in? He goes, oh no one.
It's only 3 piece here. It's only
he's like, oh no, fuck this, I'm out of here.
What was your favorite one? 1, 2, 3.
None.
What?
Absolutely none.
What was the best movie?
There's a favorite.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe if I wouldn't say favorite one, but the best of the three was the first one. It got progressively worse.
What did they do in the second and third? I never watched them. Like, what's the difference?
I think
adding more.
Yeah.
Oh, they added more.
The second one had no words though. The guy didn't talk.
No, the second
and he was
one
in black
had
and
some
white.
like really creepy looking fucking parking. He worked in a parking lot, like a parking garage, and he was like some creepy fucking freak looking dude. And I think what they did for the second one was like a warehouse, and that's kind of all it was. It's like basically over the 3 films, the centipede just got bigger. It was fucking disgusting.
How long did it get?
I don't know, dude. I didn't count how long the shit traveled.
The second one was a lot of people.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. So the first person who eats, right? Obviously, he's gonna have the most amount of shit. Now you're eating shit, and then you're shitting shit, and then you constantly shit.
But and you're probably puking and gagging while you're getting the shit.
But it doesn't come out though.
I know, so that's fucked. So now you're eating your shit and your
No, that's fucking.
But no, okay. So
gross.
after a while, you got to realize that at one point you're not just eating the initial food anymore.
I fucking hate shit. I fucking hate shit, bro.
Could you say that they got the shit end of the stick?
That was a good one.
Yeah, Josh is dying over there. You want to go back to children?
Bro, yeah, let's go back to talking about threatening kids. This is too much.
Speaking of threatening kids, Kyle Massey's in jail almost. Or
Really?
I have his phone number.
Yeah, you told me.
Really?
You should text him and be like, yo, stop fucking texting pornographic shit to minors.
That's fucked.
Why is he doing that? Like, what happened?
So he was caught sending Snapchats. I think it was Snapchats to
Allegedly.
Allegedly. To like 13-year-olds, like pornographic material, like 13-year-olds.
That's
Kyle Massey from Corey in the house?
Yes.
You have his number?
Corey's in the house now.
Dude, I was sitting on my chair yesterday, or 2 days ago when I was reading the story. I was sitting there, I'm like, there's a joke in here somewhere, but the delivery isn't gonna be good. But I gotta make it anyways. You know the show called Corey in the House?
Yes.
Now you can change it Corey in the jailhouse.
Ha ha. When no one laughs.
Run through the sound effects. Keep going. We should have people hear that. Then we go clap.
Applause.
Isn't that how all the Disney shows were too? They had like laugh tracks.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Oh, I was actually watching. I don't know if you follow Logan Paul's podcast. He just
I haven't seen the last 3-4 episodes.
he did one with KSI,
right? I didn't see it.
which was really really good.
Okay.
It was really really good. They did it at the set of True Geordie's podcast in London, and KSI had thought that Logan was the one that did Disney when it was Jake, right? Logan was just on one episode of Bizarre Vark or whatever for like a guest appearance, and he was saying that the laugh track is basically like when you're doing like private shows. You know how like some have like a live studio audience.
Yep.
The show he did, obviously a lot of them don't anymore. He said that the director is the one that laughs so that they know when the laugh is coming in. So when they're filming, the director just goes ha 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 ha.
Oh my god!
Right, and then that's how they know when the laugh track's gonna be there, so they know when to do their next line.
Yeah.
And he said that. I was like, that's fucking really interesting.
That's
sadistic.
Ruin my mood.
Like I thought they would have just kind of played like a laugh track to like a speaker or something, and be like ha 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 ha, and then you know to when to continue. But he's like, no, the director would literally just go ha ha ha, ha and then you would know.
That would freak me out.
Yeah. For like audio's sake, that's why they what's it called? They don't play through speakers.
Makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. So I was like, oh, that's super interesting.
That's crazy. Yeah. The laugh track.
Yeah.
What a thing, eh? Like, do you think that you're on one of these shows, you think like you're actually funny, you think that you're all this, and then it's like they just have a laugh track at the jokes?
And the problem is even if you're a funny person, you're going on these shows with a script.
Yeah.
And if the script is fucking garbage, you're not gonna be like, hey, I don't like this. You gotta be like, no, say the fucking joke, deliver the joke.
Yeah.
And
especially if you're a child.
Yeah, and you just look so fucking cringy, and you're like, ha 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 ha, that was hilarious, and you're like, this is fucking stupid.
Did you see the TikToks of them like oh my god, I know what I wanted to talk about now. Anyways, did you see the TikToks of like people reenacting it? So they'll be like, they'll eating a sandwich and then they'll say, what are you doing?
Yeah,
and,
like
just dumb shit. I have something to fucking talk to you about, and I literally cannot. I was telling Josh about this in the car, and I was crying laughing. I couldn't even get the sentence out of my mouth. So I don't know. Do you follow Six Buzz?
Yeah.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know what Six Buzz is, it's a Toronto like news outlet page, and they just post like a bunch of memes and like Canadian news and a bunch of shit like that, right? So, yeah.
Screenshot the comment I did. Okay. So apparently there's someone going around pretending to be Michael Jackson. Okay.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Did you see the comments?
No, I didn't see the comments.
Oh my fucking god. Okay,
read the post, so it's just hilarious.
So apparently Michael Jackson is DMing people saying, "Hey, it's Michael Jackson. I'm messaging you from a private account. I'm not really dead. Can you cash at me $600 so I can come back to the United States and put out more music?"
I'm gonna put that in.
So there was two comments that killed me. The first one isn't as funny, but the one person said, "Beat it." That was fucking hilarious. This one, okay.
She's trying to tell me this in the car. She fucking can't get it out, bro.
I'm gonna start crying. I thought it was a scam at first, but the he made me know it was really him. What?
Dude,
Go. It's him. He said he. And then one person said, "Can I reverse a $600 e-transfer?"
Dude,
e-transfer is Canadian Pay or Canadian Cash App.
Yes.
I love when you go on like a TikTok or like, oh shit. There's another thing too. But when you go on a TikTok or like a post like that, and the post is funny, but then the comments are even funnier.
Yeah.
Most of the time, bro. Dude, especially on Six Buzz.
So
like, you can't fake a he. It has to be real. Yeah. I was crying laughing, bro. I could not.
Okay. There was this other TikTok, and it was a guy, and he's like, hey guys, here's 3 things on how to know if a girl really orgasms.
Oh shit!
Right, okay. And he go, "Can I play it?
Person.
Are you able to like play this on here?
Or is there music in the back?
I don't know. Let me see.
Reasons girls can fake it easier than guys, but here are 3 things that'll happen to her that will let you know that she actually had an orgasm. Okay, number 1. I don't know.
So, dude, that's a TikTok. It's funny as
send me that. I'll put it in the video.
That one's funny as fuck. And then in the comments, there's like, dude, they're so funny. Hold on. The one comment, it goes, these are the 3 things. And it goes, hold on. Sorry. I fucking lost it like an idiot. Oh, one was like, 1, eyes, roll, body, clench, hotel, Trivago.
Yo, those are my favorite. The Hotel Trivago trend was fucking hilarious.
It was so funny. And there's so much, and then there's a lot of comments, but that one was probably the best one. The one was like 1 she reduces, 1 she reuses, 1 she recycles. That was like one of them, and they were fucking hilarious. But that TikTok,
dude, that was great.
Dude, that's the funniest shit.
I don't know what I was expecting, but not that.
That's funny.
Like that's funny.
Number 1.
Oh man. Okay. let's wrap up. We're at an hour and 5.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Wow.
That was a great podcast.
Yeah, it's just because we haven't seen each other in so long.
And it's not after Sunday dinner when we're super exhausted.
Yes.
Yeah.
If we eat before we it's not good.
You're right.
But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for being patient with us. We're trying our hardest to be on schedule and be on time. It's just a lot of things are happening, and I'm traveling a lot the next 3 months. So now I'm really nervous about this podcast. A lot. I'm traveling like 4 or 5 times in the next 3 months.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
But anyways, if you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe. Check out my Patreon, my OnlyFans, and my Instagram. I just burped, sorry.
Edit.
You don't have to. Right. And also, I just hit 1 million on TikTok, so follow me over
congrats.
on TikTok. Thank you. I know. Thank you. I love you guys so much. Do you want to say anything? Do you guys want to say anything? Go check out his YouTube. We reacted to. You guys can see our first real-time reaction to the music video. Like our first reaction, like seeing us freak the fuck out. Is over on his channel. So go check that out and check out the original music video as well.
Yeah. Same thing for me. Just follow all this shit. But also, I don't go through each one. But no, I kind of have nothing left to say.
Okay. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week. Bye.